Welcome to Highfield Think Tank TV. I'm Kasoma Farouk of Uganda. We are in our program Business Dynamics, where we go deep into business. Uh, when I was making great research about business, I have realized that one of the lead writers, Robert Kiyosaki, his book has sold so many copies across the world. Rich Dad Poor Dad. But I'm told, Matak, you have been researching and reading issues concerning about Rich Dad Poor Dad. I don't know why you are wasting a lot of time on that book. Many critics have criticized that book, but for you, you are insisting that the book can change the world. What's your take on this? Tell us the lessons you have learned from it.
Yes, I agree with you. People always criticize,
Mm.
but I find that appeasing to me.
Okay.
Because the fact that the majority will not have the contents, the knowledge that are in Rich Dad Poor Dad gives us more opportunity for growth. We don't want room for competition. We don't want everyone to be wise. We don't want everyone to have the context in their mind. We need a vast number of people to be ignorant.
You mean when vast number of people are ignorant, for you as business people, you survive?
We survive.
Okay.
In order for an economy to exist, we need a very good gap between the haves and have-nots.
Okay.
And what are the have-nots? The have-nots are those that criticize the rich dad poor dad. Because they have the ideologies they were told in school, and they think that's how the system works.
Okay.
And that works for us because that's their whole market.
Okay. So, what are the critical lessons can help the world to move from one level to another level? You have learned from that book.
Rich Dad Poor Dad is, I won't say it's a book.
Okay.
That will be a disrespect.
Okay.
A Rich Dad Poor Dad is a source
source.
of knowledge, source of enlightenment.
Are you not exaggerating issues?
You might call that exaggeration, but based on the things I've achieved, but from Rich Dad Poor Dad, I think that's less than exaggeration.
Okay.
Yes.
So, tell us this lesson.
The lessons in Rich Dad Poor Dad are very minimal, but are very many. But I'll pick on a few.
Okay.
In Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki emphasizes the difference between an asset and liability. Let me tell you, Kasuma. In order to be rich, you need to know the difference between an asset and liability. The rich, my friend, the rich have an asset full of assets, and the poor buy liabilities that think of assets.
Okay.
I know in school you've been taught to buy cars. In school you've been told to buy a house. You think those are riches,
Okay.
but in reality those are liabilities.
Okay.
What do we mean by assets? An asset is something that puts money into your pocket. Yes, the school system tells you a car is an asset, a house is an asset, but that's not an asset.
You
Something that
mean
requires
an asset is supposed to produce what you call return on investment?
Exactly. An asset should produce income.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Rich Dad Poor Dad, you differentiate, you know the difference between the assets and liabilities. We focus more on the income generating assets. We focus more on building our asset columns if we want to be rich individuals.
So you are saying people should take Rich Dad Poor Dad as a Biblical book? I don't know what you are talking about.
I will say Biblic book, but that will be minimal because some people believe in the Bible, others won't. But I will say people should take it as a life book. The reason to live, breathe, and
Okay.
upgrade.
Okay.
Yes. Because you have no choice, my friend.
Okay. Tell us the last lesson.
The last lesson I will focus on the debt issue.
Okay.
Yes, people have the system of debt.
Okay.
Some people get debt to live the dream life, but I oppose that. We have good debt and bad debt.
Okay.
In Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki teaches us the difference between the two. Yes, you might get a debt. Most people get debts from the bank to buy their dream house, to buy their dream car, to pay for their kids' fees. A lot of stuff. I call that stuff because they're very trivial issues. And that's very bad debt. What's the good debt, my friend? The good debt is debt you're going to get from the bank. Get debt, but choose the debt to double the debt. What do I mean? Get the 50 million from the bank, start up something, make sure you generate the 50 million within 6 months, pay the bank, and then generate income that's going to help you to buy the car.
You are
Don't
like
focus on liabilities first. Don't focus on luxuries.
you are like saying that savers tend to fear liabilities.
The savers, that's why the savers are the losers, my friend. Savers are losers. The rich don't save. The rich invest. Let me tell you this. You're going to save 500,000 a month. That's what you've been told. For 12 months, I don't know what small money you'll have in a year. Yes, I get 500,000 like you in a month, but I don't save it.
Okay.
Now what do? I do the different. I make sure the 500,000, I make 1.5 out of it every month.
Okay.
I get the 500,000, put it somewhere, I get 1.5 every month. So you see the difference between me, the investor, and you, the saver? We work differently, we move differently, and we talk differently.
Okay.
You can't even sit on the table.
The last point on this. You mean the real investors in the world, like at what percentage?
Do they do what?
Like the world, as in out of 100%, the real investors that dominate the world.
I won't call it investors.
Okay.
I'll call it the world's alphas.
Okay.
Those make up approximately 1%.
Okay.
That doesn't even need research, debate, or whatsoever. Look in every country, every hemisphere, Africa, the richest are the fewest people. You know why they're few? Because they don't have the knowledge the majority don't have. These are the people that grew up with the fear for mediocrity. They hate saving, they hate liabilities, they hate this and this. And I hope the world becomes enlightened from the power of rich dad, poor dad.
Thank you very much, Matak. Viewers, we need to understand that though you may disagree on some issues, but you cannot delete out the fact, you cannot say that some books are not, you cannot take 100% that the book is not good. You can get some benefit. Thank you.